Legit here at Taqueria Guerrero. Good stuff in here, yeah!
Welcome to Noligent. Let the good times roll. In this episode of our New Orleans travel vlog, we are visiting Taqueria Guerrero for our New Orleans best Mexican food review videos. Taqueria Guerrero is located in the New Orleans Mid-City neighborhood at 208 North Carrollton Avenue, which is about 11 minutes and 3 miles away from the French Quarter. This New Orleans restaurant has become noted for their authentic Mexican food that offers many traditional Mexican dishes not seen on many other Mexican restaurant menus, which results in very interesting options for their food. Taqueria Guerrero has long been one of the most affordable Mexican restaurant options in the area, although their prices have creeped up with inflation. They have an extensive menu with enough items to please nearly any taste. Taqueria Guerrero offers friendly service, good food, and can be a lot of fun, so it's a good option for when you're in the mood for more authentic Mexican food. They really do have an impressive selection of authentic items on their menu that most of the other Mexican restaurants in the area don't come close to matching. So if you're in the mood for something a little bit different, this place certainly offers it. They even have the authentic, really spicy hot green sauce along with some other Mexican hot sauces here. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this menu here. It's a book, there's so much stuff in it. So the menu's in both Spanish and English. So we start off with breakfast with eggs with ham, eggs with Mexican sausage, eggs Mexican style with pepper, onions, and tomatoes, eggs rancheros with tomato sauce, and then sunny side up eggs. Then we have antojitos with 3 times tacos, burritos, quesadillas, gorditas, parachas, tostadas mexicanas, taco sala, and then your choice of meat. Then we have entrees, tamales order of 2, pupusas order of 2. Then we have a flour tortilla, homemade eggs, beans, steak, sour cream guacamole. Then we have hamburguesa de res, chicken nuggets, tortas, fried burrito chimichanga, then enchiladas, 6 enchiladas, flautas, and nachos. Then we have more entrees with beef fajita, chicken fajita, mixed fajita, beef ribs, carne asada, steak and onions, steak Mexican, garlic shrimp, spicy shrimp, grilled shrimp, and then we have camarón a la parrilla, which those are shrimp, and then mojarra frita, grilled chicken breast, mole poblano, chile relleno, and then more things that aren't really translated with, I think this is chuleta and salsa verde, and then I don't know how to pronounce these other 2 things. Then we get into the soups, and oh, their soups here are really good. I think they really stand out from all the other restaurants with their soups. So we have a beef soup, a shrimp soup, a seafood soup, a caldo de marisco con coco, menudo, pozole mexicano rojo, then seafood, cocktail de camarones, which is shrimp, tostadas de camarón, and an extra side order, frijoles, guacamole, queso amarillo, queso fresco, pico de gallo, chilies toreros, aguacate, and extra chips. Then we have a drink selection and also a homemade flan for dessert. And then they have many other things on offer that aren't even on the menu, that are on various boards and in the pictures in the menu here. For all my past visits, I've always gotten free chips and salsa. I didn't get it this time. I don't know if that's because of the pandemic situation or they just forgot. For my last visit, I got the beef fajitas here, which is quite a good sized plate. And for this visit, I'm getting the enchiladas, which is also a very large plate. Yeah. So they do a very unique enchilada here. They're kind of tiny, small little things, and then they cover them in different sauces and a lot of cheese, and then a lot of salad on top. So it's kind of hard to see the individual enchiladas. Now personally, I like a little more spice on mine than they put on here with just the sauce that's on here already. So fortunately, they do provide you with this great green sauce here, and oh yes. But you do get a really large serving of enchiladas. They cover the entire plate, while all the other Mexican places give you at maximum 3 enchiladas and sometimes less with a side of rice and beans. This is just all enchiladas. I just put the fantastic green sauce on there. And most other Mexican places don't give you that fantastic green sauce, as it's an authentic, really nice and spicy sauce that I love. So for whatever reason, I've only found this sauce in taco food trucks and little taco trailers and other little dive joints all around. And overall, for whatever reason in New Orleans, it's really hard to find. While in Texas, I find this sauce is much more common to find. So for whatever reason, I don't understand that this green sauce is such a rarity at restaurants, because it's so great. I would think more people would like it. So for all of you Mexican restaurant owners and managers, bring this green sauce and offer it to your customers, because I think a lot of people would like it. Everybody I've introduced it to loves it in the area. So these little tiny enchiladas are good and easy to eat. They've got the cheese on top of them and not inside of them, which is kind of different than a lot of the other preparations of enchiladas in the city. But you definitely get the ooey gooey cheesy effect nonetheless. So this is a little bit of a different design, but it works out well. And there's good flavor in here. And you certainly end up with a lot more enchiladas for your money here than other places. And to me, the enchilada is the main event, so I don't care that much about rice and beans anyway. So I gotta clean up a little bit after all that ooey gooey cheese sticking to my face, though. I gotta have a little iced tea to chase it down too. And I've got a decent burn in my mouth now from the yummy green sauce. So this is got quite a generous amount of meat in here. The only thing that I'm not that wild about is all of this iceberg lettuce on top. I don't think it really adds to the flavor much, and it sort of just gets in the way with what I'm trying to eat it. So I'm not quite sure about the lettuce on top here. So it's like, oh, it's enchilada salad, I guess. But it's good to get a little roughage. I think maybe some spinach leaves or something might be a little better. Might get a little more kick and oomph it up a little. But even with the iceberg, it's still pretty good. It's just the crunchiness of the iceberg is a little strange in my mouth with the enchilada texture. So that's the only thing I find a little confusing to my overall mouthfeel and flavor and taste with these enchiladas. But it's not too big of a deal, and you get so many more enchiladas and bang for your buck here that you certainly can enjoy yourself. And I'd imagine you probably could tell them to hold the lettuce too. I always order it and just forget it has the salad on it, and then just go ahead and eat it, because it's good to have a little salad anyway. I just think maybe I'd like the salad first and then the enchiladas. And I actually think the enchilada serving used to be even larger when this place first opened, because I used to eat half my enchiladas and take the other half home. So either the serving size got smaller, or maybe my belly's gotten way bigger, one of the two. But I certainly do recall when I worked in this area, and I would eat here more often than I do these days, that I would very frequently have half my enchilada ordered to take back home with me for leftovers for a little dinner later or other meal later. So I guess maybe my belly is bigger or the enchilada plate is smaller, and I don't know what to do. Unfortunately, back in those days, I didn't take pictures of my food in restaurants like I do now, as most of the cell phones back then didn't have cameras like they do now. But wow, alright, so we're doing a pretty good job of cleaning this plate up, and everything's going down pretty easily. Good flavors, and I haven't even added any more green sauce, although, I don't know, maybe a little more green sauce would have been a great idea on here. Comment below if you've ever had the green sauce, and tell everybody else how fantastic it is, at least for the people that like things that are spicy. So this is a really large plate, and I have certainly been putting some serious damage on these enchiladas. And they're definitely a unique style of enchilada, and I've never seen any other Mexican restaurant do their enchiladas like this. They all have larger size ones, ones. These are much tinier, but now I've totally destroyed this plate. So destroy that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment below, let me know what you thought about these enchiladas, and while you're down there, check out the link to my Patreon account because, hey, I work for tips and I appreciate any assistance with that. So the total for my meal with tip was $16.63. So, thanks so much to everybody at Taqueria Guerrero for many years of great food. And since I'm right next door to Angelo Bricato's, I had to run in there to grab dessert. So I got a baked Alaska and a double espresso. And if you haven't seen my video on Angelo Bricato's yet, I'll have a link to it at the end of this video, so check it out. Thanks so much to all of you out there for tuning into the No Agenda channel, especially to my Patreons. And if you would just remember to share this video with any of your friends or contacts that would enjoy it, it really would help me and I really would appreciate it. And make sure to tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the No Agenda channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.